A lot happened in the legalized cannabis, CBD, and hemp industry this week. Big changes are on the horizon for Arkansas and Kansas. Both states introduced bills to push forward their respective cannabis industries, with Kansas proposing the legalization of medical cannabis and Arkansas proposing a new adult use market. These moves represent growing Republican support for the cannabis industry. After the success of the first adult use cannabis dispensary in New York, two more operations are following suit. Just Breathe In Binghamton opened its doors just a few days ago, and Union Square Travel Agency, a cannabis store, will be opening temporarily on East 13th Street in Manhattan this coming week. In keeping with the trend of New York's first dispensary, Housing Works Cannabis Company, both new stores are connected to nonprofits, Broome County Urban League and the Doe Fund, respectively. Cannabis companies in search of capital in 2023 might face an uphill battle. Continuing the trend from last year, which saw an overall decrease in investor funds of over 60%, the cost and competition to secure investments are both expected to rise. Experts believe certain businesses involved in the cannabis industry will have better luck securing funding than others. For example, ancillary businesses with fewer overhead costs will have an easier time than those that deal directly with cannabis products. Canadian cannabis company Aleafia Health's recent report found the company reduced their number of full-time equivalent employees by 20% in the final months of 2022. The cuts, which impacted 40 employees, were part of a large effort to reduce operating costs at the company. This effort saw a 36% reduction of the company's total workforce over all of 2022. 5 Connecticut cannabis store owners are facing legal repercussions for the alleged sale of Delta-8 THC products. The sale of Delta-8 THC products is prohibited under the Connecticut Unfair Trade Practices Act. They are also packaged in a way that could attract children, says Attorney General William Tong. Such products pose a serious risk of accidental consumption by minors. Additionally, the products in question have never been properly tested and are therefore not legal to be sold in Connecticut. The packaging omits important information such as potency and safe consumption guidelines. Since its opening in January, Connecticut's adult use cannabis market has seen many of its operators face warnings from the FDA. In a statement regarding the issue, Tong reasserted the state's commitment to regulation and quality assurance, saying that unlicensed and non-compliant operators would face significant consequences. That's it for this week's news roundup. What cannabis industry headline caught your attention this week? Let me know in the comments and follow us on Instagram and LinkedIn for weekly industry updates.